Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a nicely weighted pass. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for the run. Not yet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Anagata with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's rising! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer for Anagata after 10 minutes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Looking tidy in possession here. Great vision. Backward it goes. Thinks about the shot. And that was very necessary. And it's Guardiola.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Shot could be on. Cannavaro gets it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And he's there to belt it away. Anagata leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0. Can he latch on to this? Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. And that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, shooting chance! Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. That's good running with the ball. Oh, super ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Hangs in across. Here comes another cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Albert Ferrer. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. 30 minutes gone. Looking to play him in. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries to pass it through. And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Marcelo with the clearance. It's Guardiola. And this is Lampard. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. That is good alertness. Marcelo. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, well played, well played. Marcelo clears without hesitation. Van Dijk. And it's Salah. And here's Hullet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they've got a throw. Cleared away. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Anagata go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Anagata just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
So we're off again. Anagata leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Schneider stood his ground strongly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti. The ball goes, header! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Anagata are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain...
Can he finish? And there's a goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 4,
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Marcelo. Schneider being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's there to belt it away. Well read, nice interception. That has not gone well. There's a sharp little ball here. Marcelo hangs one in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mohamed Salah.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Not the most convincing of... Oh no, this does not look good! And it's Marcelo. Passing nice and neat. And there's the shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Lampard, he's picked his way through. And he thumps it clear. Lampard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Albert Ferrer. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pull it. Seedorf. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti gets flagged offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hazard. Number 10, Pep Guardiola. Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Oh no, he's got that
Number
wrong.
15, Frank Lampard.
Quality ball.
Number 24,
Ibrahimovic going after that.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 20.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so
Number
good from
6,
him.
Played into space.
Number 9,
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come
Shevchenko.
off.
Number
No
8,
messing about, just
Eze.
bludgeoned away.
Number 22.
Well, they scored their
Batistuta.
first goal from a corner. What about now? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely shaped ball. And that's an errant pass. Buffon getting this one clear. Conte. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Batistuta. Shevchenko. Decent chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him,
minutes
he
has
was
been
only too
indicated.
happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bullet. Knocks it into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that'll be the end of that. Annecy pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So there it is.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. And he's lifted it over.
Bullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Ambitious ball here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually...
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola. Marcelo. Challenge just... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And no, just off target.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And a header! It's a loose ball. This time, surely! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Guardiola at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Annecy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He has found the way through. And across it goes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Marcelo. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Asa! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Schneider conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Marcelo. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well measured. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Marcelo, he's going for goal! Off target by a whisker. Defending was strong and firm. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's heaved it away. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Great vision. Now it's Nedved. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Delivered across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Crossed in again. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. But they've got it again. Looking to play him in. It's a threatening ball. He's had a chance! Lampard with the clearance. "15 minutes till half-time. And here's Hullet. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's their second corner of the game. Throw in. And he's picked it up out wide, cross to the back post. Hullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Nedved. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Annecy have their third corner. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now they can clear their lines. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. Hazard is in a really good position out wide.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah finding himself in space. Lampard! Worth a try, but not this time.
Lampard cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
That's Nedved. Zanetti. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. He's found a way through. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nedved. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Gullit. Schneider. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Marcelo wants to run onto this. That is good strength. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Annecy finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de bien vouloir vous tourner vers le grand écran pour un événement un peu particulier. Je ne vous en dis pas plus.
So we're off again.
Annecy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Salah crosses. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's found space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Annecy get their fourth corner.
Impressive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Thuram. Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zanetti. And it's Nedved. And it's Gullit. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lampard. Gullit, who can single-handedly make a difference. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Conte. Annecy do have a chance to counter here. And it's Salah. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Marcelo. Beckenbauer. Annecy still behind thanks to that solitary strike. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pullet receives it in a good position here.
Can he finish?
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Seedorf wins the duel this time. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So we've reached the hour mark. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lobbed in behind. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Messi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Schneider looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he's quick to it.
Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Guardiola. No, that's been intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Pass somewhat off target. Conte. And Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Marcelo quietly revving up. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was quick to react. Looking for a runner. That's good vision.
Oh, shooting chance! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! A finish right from the top draw!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That has been knocked clear, and they're quick to get it back. And it's Marcelo. Plays it across.
Decent chance! And it's in!
Back to within one! Interesting! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Changement. Le numéro 7. Pour le remplacer.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That looks a good cross. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Eze. Now it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he shoots! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
But après 83 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Hullet. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And how did he not put that away?
Shevchenko has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then. Kante gets it away. Not the most convincing of passes. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a sharp pass. Looking for the run. That's an excellent interception. And he can thump it away. Oh, good spread. And this is Mohamed Salah. Shot could be... He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Eze is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Il y aura 4
That's a
minutes
decent
de
clearance.
temps additionnel.
Donatoni. There will be 4 extra minutes. No, he's just misjudged that one. Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's clever. He has a look up. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the ball in. Hasebe can clear it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Nedved voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. it.